All right, everybody, welcome to today's availability with LaMelo Ball. We'll have about 15 minutes with LaMelo. As a reminder, please raise your hand or use the chat function if you've got a question for us. We will start out with Matt Evans.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, great. Thanks for doing this. I'm in the process of getting some opinions on the new G League Select team with both financial and developmental incentives that it offers. Do you personally see it as being an attractive route for prospects to reach the NBA?
Can you repeat that question for me? My bad, sir.
Okay, so it's about the G League Select team. So with the financial and developmental incentives that it offers, do you personally see it as being an attractive route for prospects to reach the NBA?
I don't mean to cut you off, but the G League Select, that's with the high school players they picking, right?
Yeah, with the elite prospects instead of going to college.
And your question was?
Do you see it as being an attractive route for prospects to reach the NBA?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I feel like anything that could help you get to the league is an attractive way. So it's definitely going to be good for some people.
Okay, and then you were a year earlier than the Select team forming, but you played pro in Australia and Lithuania. Is it something that you would have entertained or not?
Honestly, I probably would have looked at it, but no, I was probably just going to do my route still, go to Australia and do that.
Okay, that's great. Thanks. Good luck in the draft.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Dan with the LA Times.
Hey, LaMelo, Dan Wyke with the Los Angeles Times. You've played the journey for you to get to this point, you know, has been in Chino, it's been in Lithuania, it's been in Ohio, it's been in Australia. I'm curious, how did those stops force you to adapt and I guess grow? And how critical was that to get you to this point? And how much do you think that'll help you as you have to adapt now again to professional life?
I feel like every stop helped me adapt. So I honestly feel like it worked out very well for me. And just going to each place, learning something new, picking up something can always help you. So I feel like it helped me a lot.
How exciting. I mean, it was always to get you to this point. What does it feel like to be 24 hours from it?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. It feels like another day right now because I'm doing my same stuff. So, yeah, I'm not really I'm looking forward to it. So, definitely been working for it, but I know it's way more after that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
Question by Leo Sun.
Hey, LaMelo, I'm covering the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm curious about how you would feel playing next to D'Angelo Russell, who also is a primary ball handler and often initiates the offense. I know you mentioned you like to be a point guard. So how would you feel playing with that team?
You was going in and out, my man.
Sorry about that. I was asking about how you would feel playing next to D'Angelo Russell as a point guard, since you guys both are great passers.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I feel great. I mean, like you just said, too, both great passers, and it's basketball at the end of the day. So, yeah, I feel good.
Mark Berman.
Hi, LaMelo. Your father has been talking a little about how great it would be if you could maybe play in New York City, a big market. Just wondering what you thought of that possibility. And did the Knicks ever get a chance to talk to you on the Zoom or in person?
Yeah, I think I had a Knicks call in the Zoom. And like I said, anywhere I play, I feel good going to. So I'm going to give him my all. So, yeah, I'm good.
Right. Why does your father think that New York City, like he seems to have said it multiple times, why do you think Mr. Ball?
He probably just likes the big market, I guess, me knowing him. So I don't really know. Probably a question you got to ask him.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Luis Gutierrez.
Hi, LaMelo. Luis from Grupo Legado in Mexico. I would like to know, you are projected #1 overall pick. How are you going to deal with those expectations and the comparisons with your older brother, Lonzo? I mean, does that represent pressure for you? Pressure, I mean?
No, I don't look at anything like that as pressure. Like I said, it's just basketball. So being the #1 pick, I mean, definitely holds a lot. But I feel like I was born for it. So, yeah, I'm cool.
Okay. Thank you. Good luck in the draft.
Thank you.
Kevin O'Connor.
Hey, LaMelo, you are obviously one of the best passers that has entered the league in a long time, and you've shown ambidexterity with the ability to use either hand. One thing I'm curious about with you is you've shown the ability to finish around the rim with either hand, but sometimes like you settle for floaters or avoid contact at the rim. I guess for you, like when it comes to your development, growing into your body and your size, what are the things that you're working on to maximize your ability scoring at the rim? And, you know, how do you see your game developing in that way as you continue to age?
Like I said, I work on all aspects of my game, so I don't really just set it to one thing. So pretty much just work on everything, and then I feel like it'll all come together.
So like as it comes together, like how do you see that area of your game developing over the course of time, like around the rim?
Oh yeah, I see it developing good. I mean, I feel like I'm good around the rim right now still. It's just the shots I take, I practice, so that's pretty much that.
We'll go to Eric Woodyard next.
Melo, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How you doing, my man?
Pretty good, man. Make sure you get some of the Sweetwater wings in Detroit too while you're down there, man. So for you, man, we saw some of the workouts, man, that you know, you had with, you know, in front of the Pistons, Wolves, Warriors, Hornets. I got a question is, you know, what was your impressions of those teams, and if you had a sales pitch, why should you be the #1 pick in the draft?
I feel like I'm just the right man for it. Like I said, I feel like I'm born for this whole thing going on. So that's pretty much my answer right there.
And what was your impressions of the teams that you worked out in front of, like, you know, the Pistons, the Warriors, Wolves, you know?
Impressions, you know, you only go through this process once, so I'm really just enjoying all of it.
Did anything catch you by surprise? Anything they did, you know, while you was talking? Any questions or anything? Nah. All right, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Question by Mario.
Hi, LaMelo. Sorry for the delay there. Mario Gamboa here. First of all, thanks for your time today. You've played with your brother Lonzo since you were kids. How would you see the possibility of sharing teams with him in the NBA, and how do you think the fit would be?
You said at the end, how do I think the fit would be?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I mean, it would be a great fit. I played with Zoe almost my whole life, so he know me, I know him. So obviously, I feel the fit would be perfect.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Jonathan Kiernan.
All right, LaMelo, thank you so much for your time. Having played overseas professionally already, do you feel you have an advantage over most players in this draft? And if so, what advantage do you believe you have?
Pretty much just like a whole new asset of the game. I feel like when you go overseas, it's a whole new different style of play, something that you could just add to your arsenal. So I feel like it helped me in that aspect.
Best of luck in the draft.
Thank you.
Felipe Romo.
Hi, LaMelo. How are you? Felipe Romo from Mexico. With all the comparisons and all the pressure that has been put in the #1 pick and all this stuff, what do you think is going to be your role next season?
Pretty much whatever I get there and the coach asks me to do, I'm going to do. So, yeah.
Good luck, man, tomorrow in the draft. Thank you.
We'll go to Ian Begley next.
Mel, thanks for doing this. I think I read that you had a meeting with the Bulls. Did you also happen to work out in person for them?
No.
So are we right in saying that the Warriors, Timberwolves, Pistons, and Hornets are the only teams that you worked out in person for?
Yeah, I think it's them teams you said.
Appreciate it. Thanks and good luck.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Josh Coyne.
Hi, Melo. There's a significant amount of prospects in this draft who have, you know, major experience from their parents. You know, maybe they've been in the league or maybe they've played abroad professionally. Can you talk to me about how significant your dad's relationship with the game has been in your journey to reaching this point?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he raised me. He taught me the game pretty much everything I knew when I was little. So, yeah, I appreciate all that.
Okay, and how heavily has he been involved in the process recently?
I mean, it's my pops, so he's always going to be involved. But pretty much just been me and JJ pretty much in the team, just getting to it.
Thanks and good luck tomorrow, LaMelo.
Question by Chris Tull.
Hey, LaMelo, thanks for taking the time to do this. I'm just curious what kind of feedback specifically you've gotten from teams about your game and what areas you might need to improve on.
Not too much feedback, and just like I said, pretty much improve on all aspects of the game.
I appreciate it, man. Good luck tomorrow.
Question by Tom Hall.
Hi, Melo. I'm just wondering what current NBA players you might compare your game to, and how does your game differ from your brother Lonzo's?
I don't really compare my game to anybody but myself, and then the way it differs from my brother, to be honest, I don't know too much. Yeah, not too much, Lonzo.
Question by Justin Quinn.
Hi, LaMelo. Thanks for taking the time to speak to us today. I was just wondering, have you had any contact with the Boston Celtics? And if so, could you describe how it might have gone?
No, not that I know of.
Thank you, sir.
Question by Cassidy Hubbard.
Hi, LaMelo. Thanks for taking the time. You said that, today kind of feels like any other day. So days in 2020 are different. So how would you describe what your typical day is right now preparing to get ready for the season?
Honestly, a typical day would probably just be waking up, going to work out, shoot. After that, get some breakfast in me, come back, stretch up and stuff, go to the gym right after that. Get back to it around 6 o'clock, back in the gym. I also got band workouts and stuff, stretching and all that, preparing the body. And then, later night, probably get something to eat, watch a movie, and then restart the day.
And one more thing, what would you say is the biggest thing you've learned from watching your brother Lonzo in the league and how you're going to apply that to your experience?
Pretty much just catch a rhythm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great, we've got time for a couple more. Omari, question for you.
Hey, LaMelo, this is Omari with the Detroit Free Press. Of course, you've been working out in Detroit since March, and the Pistons have expressed interest in talking to you. They were in your workout last week. How would you describe your conversations with the Pistons through this entire process?
I feel like all the conversations with all teams been good. So yeah, just pretty much I'll say good.
Thanks.
Question by Tom Hall.
Sorry, I've already asked my question.
Perfect. All right, we'll go to Florenzo Henry for our final question.
Yes. Hi, LaMelo. Nice to talk to you. My question is about your experience in Australia. You played in NBL this year as RJ Hampton. Have you been in contact with him? And do you think it was a daring gamble to join a far-away professional league instead of college basketball?
Wait, what did you say before that? My bad, my man.
Sorry?
You can just repeat your question. I couldn't really hear you.
Yes. This year you played with in NBL in Australia with yes. Do you have any relation with RJ Hampton?
RJ Hampton, okay. For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my boy. Good guy, man. Good guy.
Yeah, okay. And do you think it was a daring gamble for you to join a professional league in Australia instead of playing in basketball, in college basketball?
I mean, yeah, you could say it was a gamble, but for me, I already figured out what was going to happen and me going there and what I was getting myself into. So it really wasn't a gamble for me. But just looking inside out, not knowing, you'll probably think it's a gamble.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. We'll ask you to exit the room now. LaMelo is finished with his availability. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks,